Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra January 17, 2025. As the Sun opposes retrograde Mars today, there can be a tug of war going on with someone, or within yourself, over money, possessions, and matters of control. This energy is similar to the recent full moon as it, too, highlighted retrograde Mars in your resources and ownership sector. You can swing from being on the offensive to being on the defensive if you're not careful, but pushing matters will only lead to further tension and possible discouragement. It can be challenging to satisfy ego desires right now. Wait it out and avoid pushing matters that need more time to unfold naturally. However, pay special attention to areas of heightened sensitivity, as these can be clues to what you'll want to improve and strengthen going forward. Matters of trust, sharing, and respect are in strong focus. If you're not in touch with your desires, you may convince yourself to overspend. A blazing inferno awaits you, written in the stars today. As the sizzling sun soars through your solar house of intimacy and assets, he will clash intensely with a furious Mars in your solar house of income. This means that you and a romantic suitor could be at odds around spending, expenses, and who owes whom. If you are going through a divorce or settlement, it could become especially heated. Anger, resentment, and aggression will continuously grow. However, if you and a partner are in happy territory, you may feel your libidos erupt, feeding the flames of voracious sexual passion. Do something with your frustration. Capitalize on your feelings to create more security and stability, as the Sun in Capricorn opposes Mars retrograde in Cancer. Lately, your financial stressors might have gotten the best of you. Checking your bank account, paying bills, and living hand-to-mouth has become a massive source of frustration. Instead of letting your anger build, you could use this as motivation to make significant financial changes. It might be time to meet with a financial advisor to discuss your options. You have what it takes to improve your financial standing. There is a planetary energy acting like fire and water when joined together, and it makes you feel charged. To picture this energy, imagine an Olympic swimmer. Think of the drive and force necessary to move through the pool. This kind of energy is somehow affecting you now. To stay calm and collected, it will benefit you to do some exercise that expands your lungs with air. And in doing so, you will realize that you can indeed achieve balance. You may choose to explore your childhood haunts today. In these ventures you may find new forms of expression for your artistic nature. Returning to your place of origin on a day such as this can offer many rewards. You may wish to spend time today interacting with the figureheads of your family. Your parents and grandparents have many things they can teach and pass on to you. Through this verbal legacy, you will gain a sense of family heritage that you will then be able to pass on to generations to come. 7 days after Mercury, the planet of communication left your relationship sector, and 9 days since Mars left your communication sector, the Moon has returned with a chance to tap into the legacy of both. The year is only 2 weeks old, but there has not only already been a lot of investment by the communication gods, but since as far back as November. Mercury and Mars may have left, but as the Moon returns for its first visit to your communication sector for the year, you will find it easy to seize the chance to get and keep the communication lines open. The Moon's first visit to your communication sector for the year, and since Mars left last week, is facing similar headwinds, but on a far lesser scale. Where, as the warrior planet of the cosmos, Mars fought back, the Moon will try to push through resistance before quickly moving on. Yet after Mercury, the planet of communication also left your relationship sector last week, and with no other communication resources, a little bit of effort to get the communication lines open will go a long way. Our eyes in the sky. When the Sun in Capricorn opposes Mars retrograde in Cancer, you may feel an unusual sense of imbalance, as though the universe is nudging you to test your patience and resilience. This celestial opposition can make even simple tasks seem daunting, and you might find your motivation waning. On days like this, it's essential to remember the power of a deep breath and a moment of grounding. Have you ever paused amidst chaos to center yourself, only to realize that calmness could completely transform your perspective? Such moments remind us of the importance of composure, allowing us to navigate challenges with clarity and grace. It's not uncommon during these times to encounter individuals who seem to test your limits, intentionally or not. Whether it's a colleague, a friend, or even a stranger, the key is to remain centered and not let their actions dictate your emotional state. Reflect on a time when you successfully kept your cool in a tense situation. How did that affect the outcome? Often, it is our calm response that de-escalates conflicts and turns a potentially negative encounter into a positive learning experience. These are the moments that underscore our strength and resilience, reinforcing our ability to handle adversity with grace. Low energy levels might accompany these emotional tests, making it even more challenging to push through the day. However, it's important to acknowledge that everyone has off days, and it's perfectly okay to feel less than your best. On such days, self-compassion becomes your greatest ally. Think about a time when you gave yourself a break and allowed space for rest and recuperation. Didn't that make all the difference in how you felt afterward? By embracing self-care, you give yourself permission to recharge, which ultimately helps you regain your strength and focus. Interestingly, making a conscious effort to be friendly and open, even when you're feeling low, can have a surprising impact. Your warmth and genuine interest in others can brighten not just your day but also the days of those around you. Have you ever noticed how a simple act of kindness can ripple outward, creating a positive atmosphere? These gestures, small as they may seem, can leave lasting impressions and foster deeper connections. The joy of seeing someone smile because of your kindness can be incredibly uplifting and a reminder of the power of human connection. Sometimes, minor disagreements with friends or loved ones arise, and it's easy to blow them out of proportion. However, it's crucial to remember that these small conflicts are often just that small. They don't threaten the strength of a solid relationship. Offering a sincere apology when you've said something regrettable can mend fences quickly. Have you experienced the relief and renewed closeness that comes after resolving a misunderstanding with a heartfelt apology? Such moments teach us about the resilience of our relationships and the importance of communication in maintaining them. Even when everything seems to be going well, you might feel a lingering sense of dissatisfaction, perhaps yearning for more recognition or special treatment. It's worth considering whether these desires are realistic or if they might be setting you up for disappointment. Letting go of unfulfilled expectations can be liberating. Have you ever felt a weight lift after releasing an unrealistic goal? Embracing what is can bring peace and contentment, helping you focus on the positives rather than what's missing. Your charm and openness make you a magnet for people, and your ability to strike up meaningful conversations with strangers is a gift. These spontaneous connections can lead to enriching experiences for both you and the people you meet. Have you ever had a random encounter that left you feeling uplifted and inspired? Such interactions highlight the beauty of openness and the unexpected joys it can bring into our lives. In financial matters, it's prudent to stay cautious and flexible. With the future's inherent unpredictability, making significant financial moves without thorough consideration could lead to regret. Have you ever been thankful for pausing to reflect before making a major financial decision? Taking time to weigh your options ensures that you're making informed choices, safeguarding your resources, and setting yourself up for future stability.